Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Belinda, and I'm here to do a really fun craft with you today. It's very simple. This is what we're going to make. These are donuts. Don't they look good? They look almost like they're ready to eat. They look very cute. And I'm going to show you how to make these. They're very easy to make. Okay, so we'll put them to the side. I'm going to show you what you need. Okay, you need a stocking. Okay, preferably one that is clean. It could be an old stocking, but you need to make sure it's clean. Okay, and you need some felt, and you need some of this tulip fabric decorating paint. Okay, and I have my glue gun up there warming up because I'm going to need that. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, and also I think the best kind of stocking is one that doesn't have any kind of pattern on it, because then at least you can get the effect of like a white powder donut. Okay, but if you find a brown sock, that's good, or maybe even a black sock would work too. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut the toe off. Okay, so you're going to cut it maybe about right, I would say about 1.5 inches from the bottom. Okay, you cut that all the way across. Okay, and this is your scrap, so you won't need that anymore. And then here, cut the toe off. Then you're going to cut this top part off, just on the edge here where the elastic ends. Okay, so you just follow along on the line, and you're going to need some pretty sharp scissors, so this might be something that mom or dad can help you with too, or one of your older brothers or sisters. Okay, so see, I cut that little rim off, so you won't need that. Okay, and it's not a messy craft. You might find a little bit of the shavings from the cloth on there. Okay, then I actually like to turn it inside out. I think it works a little bit better that way. Okay, so push that to the side. Okay, and you want to make sure you've gotten it shaped really nice. Open it up. Okay, so this is your sock, but it's actually just turned inside out. Okay, so now you are going to start at the bottom where you cut the foot off, okay? And you're just going to roll it like you were rolling all the way, and put your hands inside, and you just keep rolling it. Sort of want to even it out as you're going around. Okay, and you roll it under, and you roll it under. Okay, and as you're going under, you just want to make sure you still have the shape that you want, like a donut shape. And you're going to roll under some more. See, as I go along. Okay, looks a little bit messy here, but you can tuck it under. After you get it all rolled, then you just have to straighten out the shape a little bit. Okay, and keep rolling. Okay, so here I'm getting to the end, and I'm rolling it some more. And this is the other end. Okay, so you're going to end up with this part on the inside. I call this the ragged part because it's not really tucked under with anything. Okay, I'm just getting this extra. Okay, so here you have the ragged part at the top here. Okay, you're going to turn that part over, and there is going to be instructions that you can copy right from the site to the website where this is going to be on. It'll be on our Facebook page, and it'll also be on our YouTube page. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so there's the ragged edge, and I'm tucking it. I want to make it flat on the top here. It's mostly a lot of just rolling and straightening it out to make sure. Okay, so okay, and the best kind of stocking is one that is like stretchy that you could work with. You don't want anything that's weaved really tight because then you won't be able to work with it. Okay, so I'm going to show you now what you're going to end up with. Okay, so doesn't that look like a donut? Okay, here's the raggedy part. That should be on the top. Okay, because that is where you're going to cut your felt. That's supposed to be the frosting, and you're going to glue it on. Okay, so I just started with a little square, and I'm going to cut it along here and just make some like little dips in and out. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. You want it to give the effect that it's frosting. When you buy donuts at the bakery or at Dunkin' Donuts and it has frosting on it, doesn't it? It looks like it was just poured over it and it runs down the sides and all. So that's the effect you want to give. When you cut this, you want it to look like that. You don't want it to look perfectly round. Okay, so I'm just doing a rough cut here. And then I'm going to put it on here just to see how it looks. If I need a little more trimming, I think I do, just a little bit on the sides here, because you don't want it to be too bulky looking. Just really, okay. And I have a little point here. I don't want a point. I want to make it sort of more rounded. But you could do it any shape you want. Okay, so I'm going to put that on here. Okay, so that looks like it's going to work. And then I actually just, after I get it cut into that shape, I just fold it and I'll cut a little hole, because that's where the donut hole part of the donut is. So you need a little opening there so it looks like a donut. Okay. Now these are all your tucked in areas. So this is not going to show once you glue this on. Okay, so then you're going to get, there's the donut hole. You're going to get your hot glue gun. Okay, that's what I'm going to do right now. With my hot glue gun. You have to be really careful when you work with the hot glue because it can burn your fingers. So be very careful that you don't touch the glue part. Okay, so now this is that raggedy part. I'm going to put the glue, the hot glue, all along. Whoa, you can even see it smoking. It's pretty hot. But this is going to seal that up, and then this is going to keep that felt material on there. Okay, so here, now we're going to put this on and press it down very gently, not touching the hot glue because it will burn. Okay, so I got that on. Okay, now I'm going to just put it like upside down on the table. This is the bottom of the donut, just to make sure it stays really good. And I'm just going to go around here, and wherever there's parts that look like they need some extra glue to keep them from falling off, like the edge here, I'm going to put that on and press it down very gently, because I could even feel the heat right through this felt too. You have to, and it's not really good when you get burned with the hot glue gun, I'll tell you, because I've had it happen to me a couple times. Okay, so here we get, so I'm pressing it down very gently. Sometimes you'll get these strings from the glue. You can just pull them off after everything dries. They'll come off. Okay. Well, it looks like our little donut's looking pretty good. Okay, I think I have one little section here that I didn't get. Okay, so there is our donut. Doesn't it look like a cute little, looks like it might be a Halloween flavor. Maybe white cake with pumpkin frosting. Okay, so now I am going to take and decorate the outside. Let me get this out of here. Okay, and I decided I wanted to use the yellow fabric paint. So, and they sell this at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. They sell it, sometimes they have it like in a big variety pack with like 8 or 10, but I think just for a project like this, maybe 2 or 3 would be fine. Okay, so now you're going to put some decorations on there. So you can put some squiggles, you can just put some straight lines like these. I just did straight lines. But I think maybe I'll try some squiggles. So you don't need to press really hard. Just squeeze it and it comes out. And you can make your squiggles just along on the foam. I'm sorry, the felt. You can go all any way you want. If you want to just put little dots, you can do that. There's a lot of things you can do to decorate this. You can use your imagination, whatever you think works well. Okay. Let's connect this side over here. Okay, and I actually have my little rag here, so I'm gonna, sometimes you have to stop and wipe the little tip of it off because it gets a little messy. Okay, so now I'm going to start on this side and go around and around all through. This is looking so good. It looks like it's good enough to eat. Okay, so let's go. And the inside we'll put just another little swirl. It's like you're decorating a cake. Okay. Wow. The only thing is after you do this with this puff paint, you have to let it dry really good, because if you don't, it will smear. And that takes a lot longer to dry than if you were just painting with regular paint. Okay, so, and I'm done with that. I'm going to wipe my top off, the cap, and put it back on, because you don't want it to get messy in there. Okay, and there's my donut. So what do you think? They look pretty good. They look like they could be something that you could put on a little plate. If you had company coming, you could fool them and say, "Oh, look, I make donuts." They have to get closer though and look to see. They say, "That's an old sock." But it's a cute little craft. I thought you would enjoy doing it, because everybody has stockings in their house. You might have to buy the felt and the paint, but still, it came out really cute. So now I have 3 of them. And like I said, you can use any kind of colors. If you want, they say you could use felt that has like polka dots on it. That would be a cute way to decorate it too. But I just did it with the plain, and I thought they were very cute. So I hope you enjoyed the craft today. And like I said, it will be on Facebook, and the link on Facebook and the link will be on YouTube. And it also has the instructions on how to do it, but it's very simple. You can follow the instructions. That'll tell you right there how to do it. But once you do it, you'll be able to do it, anytime. Okay, well, have a great afternoon. And it's so nice to see everyone again. And I hope you're still doing the reading in the reading program, because we're almost about 2 weeks away. So hopefully you guys are doing really well. Okay, bye now. Have a good week.